The first time you come to your gradebook page, you'll see a list of all the classes you're scheduled to teach. And you'll have to set up each of those gradebooks. So click the class and you will have a pop-up box that shows you the interface for getting those categories in. And you want to enter these just one at a time. And your categories are completely up to you. You want to give the category a name that makes sense. And an abbreviation that also makes sense. This is used for reference throughout the gradebook on both the faculty and student and parent side. When space gets tight, we use that abbreviation. And what I recommend is giving that first category 100%. As it's your first and only category, it'll be weighted 100% here for a moment. And then your description is optional. You can leave it blank. And when you're done with your first category, hit the plus sign, and it will add it into your list. And then you just continue to add in additional categories, however you would like them to be. And again, I recommend just leave all the additional categories that you're adding at 0%. And then when you get to the end, you can adjust your percentages just one time instead of having to do it over and over and over again. This page gets a little upset if you don't have your categories adding up to be 100%. A couple of comments. You want to make sure that you enter your exam category in even at the beginning of the semester, even though you know that grade's not going to be going in for maybe another 16 weeks. You go ahead and create that category so you have space for it. And it'll be waiting on you, when you get to the end of the semester. And until then, the gradebook averages will just become proportional. The other approach that some teachers use that just like to do a straight point system is they'll just create a one single category outside of the exam, and they might just call it work, or points. And they might weight that 75% of their grade, and then they'll put the exam in there and weight it 25% of the grade, which is the standard exam weight. It's actually the minimum exam weight at the moment. And that way, teachers just put all their grades into the one single work category, points category, and then they can do a point-based system. Once you have all your categories, and you can go back now and adjust, and just make sure that they add up to 100, for example, something like that. And then when you're done, you just click Save. And if you're all done, you click Close. And then this page will update. You notice that we now can open that gradebook. We click Open, and you'll be able to see an empty gradebook with all of your students in the class listed. If you ever need to go back and make any adjustments, you can do that as long as that gradebook is still open, so you can do it in the current semester anytime you want. Just look over here on the right side of the page, click Categories. It just takes you back to that same edit menu that you were looking at before, and you can make adjustments. You can make adjustments anytime as long as the gradebook is still open. That is, anytime in the current semester. The gradebooks get closed after grades are finalized for the end of the semester. And just know that when you do adjust averages or percentages, the average will get recalculated. And if you delete a category that's full of grades, all those grades disappear with it. So be careful when editing categories, especially in the middle of a semester.